Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we went through the latest full moon operation and took down the final big shadow that appears on those nights. Unfortunately, we were double-crossed by Ikusuke. It turns out he was having a different plan the whole time, trying to do something about an event called the Fall, which we've heard several times before from pharaohs about, but not much else. Bottom line is, Ikusuke had his own agenda, and as a result, Mitsuru lost her father. Now, we have no idea where her mind is right now. She's off doing some more Karicho group business since her father died. She's taking charge of the group, and we have no idea where Aigis' mind is right now. She's probably back in her own room, isolating herself from the rest of the gang. Today, despite the tragic turn of events that happened to us recently, we're gonna press on and just continue with life. All the while, we still have to find out what does Tartarus have in store, or what's its purpose for existing, because we thought taking down the Dark Hour would take down Tartarus and everything that goes along with the shadows, but it turns out that was not the case. One thing's for sure, we can still explore Tartarus as much as we want despite defeating all the full moon shadows, but first things first, we'll talk to the rest of the gang to see what the reactions are. We heard from Jupe, he's not happy. I don't blame him about that. I thought it'd all be over by now. I don't understand. What are we supposed to do now? Well, like I said, Tartarus still exists, so we can continue climbing upon that. That's provided if we're still able to go, because Mitsuru is not with the gang right now. Mitsuru is a very strong person inside, but it's as if she just got her insides ripped out. I hope she's alright. Well, I'm not sure where Mitsuru's headspace is, given the recent events. Even someone like her, there's no way that she could completely cope with what just happened, especially losing a family member. And for all we know, her father could be the only family member that had anything to do with the shadows. Was probably not true because the Karijo group was working on the experiment, but that's all we knew who was working on those experiments besides Mitsuru herself. So who really knows if she's got any more family she can trust with the shadow business, or with C's business for that matter. What was Ikusuke-san trying to say? He died before explaining the most important thing. I never thought he would be capable of doing such a thing. It's always the most unsuspecting ones that turns out to be the most dangerous, it seems. Koro, how you doing? Koro is still his usual self. Well, I'm pretty sure he knows what's been going on lately, so he's probably just as hurt about the betrayal as much as anyone else, despite that brave face he's always putting on. Well, since we have nothing to do considering it's Thursday night, we did finish up with Utatsu's social link recently. There's nothing else for us to do. Not that I'm really in the mood to do anything out at night anyway, so we're just gonna head to our room and turn in.
I pray that this recording reaches safe hands.
That video?
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should have never even been conceived. That's why I had to interrupt it. However, in doing so, I set free a number of shadows that are certain to torment future generations. But if I hadn't, the entire world may have paid the price. Please listen carefully. I cannot stress this enough. You must not hunt the shadows that have dispersed.
Huh? This part's...
I wasn't able to stop this madness. He won't listen no matter what I say. He's under the devil's spell. Now the shadows are trying to eat one another. But if they're reunited, then we are all doomed. say this once more. Leave the shadows be.
This is the original video, before Ikutsuki changed it. Dad tried to stop the experiment.
There's not much hope for me now. I have just one favor to ask. Whoever finds this, please, give my daughter Yukari this message. I know I promised I'd be home soon, and I'm sorry to break that promise. But I want you to know, Daddy was the happiest man on Earth when he was with you. I love you, Yukari. Please, take care of yourself.
Dad? Dad? Daddy? I know one thing for sure now. I was right to believe in him. Are you listening, Dad? I'm doing okay. It took a while, but I finally got your message. I'll fight for what I believe in. That's what you would have wanted. Right, Dad?
Well, I guess at least one good thing came out of all this. Yukari finally learned the truth about what her dad was doing when the Shadows were set loose. And we're still not done yet. Once again, the Dark Hour has arrived. But for what purpose? Pharos is gone.
Welcome. As I'm sure you are aware, you are currently in a dream. Now then, there has been a change in you recently. Have you noticed? And I am not referring to your change in circumstances. I am referring to the change in your mentality. That is why I have summoned you here tonight. Going forward, there is one thing you mustn't forget. I see you recognize it. Shall I remind you of your commitment? I chooseth this fate of mine own free will. There is no need to worry. Whichever path you choose, I shall respect your decision. However, only you will bear the responsibility for your actions, no matter what end they may bring about. Please, remember that. Well then, I bid you farewell.
And things continue to get stranger. Now Igor's telling us about the contract that we signed, and something about choosing our own fate, and about whatever end could come about as a result of the path we choose to walk.
Yo, Chidori. Sorry about not being able to come lately. A lot's been going on. Hey, what's wrong? So you heard about Takaya and Jin, huh? I was planning on telling you. They were your friends, after all. What? That's not it?
I'm scared. It hurts. Junpei, what will you be doing in 2 years?
2 years? I don't know. I really haven't thought about it. Why do you ask? Hey, I noticed you stopped, hurting yourself.
Oh, I guess.
That's good. I mean, you have such beautiful hands.
Don't touch me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to.
This is too painful. It used to be fun when you came to visit. But it's different now.
Huh?
It hurts inside. I can't breathe. I can't take this anymore.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? Tell me what it is.
Junpei. Don't come here anymore.
But, Chidori...
And things just seem to be getting worse and worse for everyone in C's. Now, for some reason, Chidori is really uppity with Junpei. Guess it was concerning about what happened to Takaya and Jin. But they made the choice that they made, so they had to suffer the consequences. So I guess we should have expected that would have upset Chidori in some fashion. It must suck being from such an influential family. I bet some people aren't sad at all about what happened. They just want to make a grab for power. By the way, did you know that the Karicho group built this school? I think I mentioned that a long time ago, but yeah, I do know that. I hope nothing bad happens. Well, hopefully that will not happen at all. I mean, Mitsuru might be a Karicho, but she's still a student here in the end. Dude, I went to the middle school to check on next year's freshmen. And the cops came after me! Can you believe that? I got away, but I did get to see if there were any hotties. I figured that would be the reason why that the cops chased you off. I mean, you're a high schooler going to a middle school campus. You're just looking for trouble, mister. Alright, let's get to one more story before we do go on with today's activities. I told my parents what I wanted to do. And I wanted to do something related to fashion, and I'm going to school for that. I knew they wouldn't agree with that. You could tell by their faces. I thought she'd say something about what happened to Mitsuru's dad, but I guess not. Alright, since it's Friday today, first things first, we'll head to the Velvet Room to see if there are any new requests available. They should be by now, since the last full moon did pass by a few nights ago. So we're gonna make a quick stop there. And sure enough, we do have a few requests that are now available to us. Like number 84, Please go find the missing person. I'm afraid this missing girl has apathy syndrome. Could you find her and bring her a drink to cure her condition? The reward is a little unusual, as we can see, but trust me, it will be worth completing. And this happens to be in the same area as request 82. Please go scrub the bathroom. I mentioned some time ago that there was a scrub brush that we acquired from a previous request that we completed for Elizabeth, and I said we were going to use that at some point down the line. Well, that time happens to be now, so we're going to complete these two as soon as possible. As soon as Mako's done freaking out, we can go on to the location of where these requests lie. They happen to take place in Port Island Station, not too far from the mall. So we'll head over there, and I think we'll complete the scrub brush request first. So there is a sign over here that says someone seems to be cleaning the bathroom. Would you like to go in? So we can't go in. Hey, you can't come in here. I'm still scrubbing the floors. Oh, you're not here to do your business? Oh, okay, so you're here to help out, huh? Sorry, kid, I only got the one brush here. If you really want to help, you'll have to come back with your own cleaning supplies. So the strange thing is, if you do have the scrub brush in your inventory, you can't enter this bathroom unless you go to the equip menu and actually equip the scrub brush you have. As soon as I can find it, there it is. So you actually have to have the scrub brush equipped in your inventory if you have to, in order to complete this request. So now that we do have the scrub brush in our possession, this lady will allow us to clean the bathroom. Wow, you even brought a brush? You really came prepared, didn't ya? Well, alright then. Why don't you start from the other corner? So we decided to help the clean lady. One towel won't just get clean. What we do? Let's scrub harder. No matter how hard you scrub, the grime doesn't seem to come off. So if that doesn't work, we'll scrub even harder. There's no way we're giving up now. We come this far, there's no chance that we're gonna back out now. You gave it all your strength and the grime is beginning to lift. The towel is completely clean. Wow, you could eat off that floor. Do you help clean the school bathrooms after lunch or something? You really know your stuff. It's just cleaning the floor. There's no particular skill I would guess that you would need to do this kind of job. Pretty sure anyone could do it, but I could be wrong about that. We have practically completed that request, but there's another one that I did select, and it happens to revolve around this girl. Yeah, and this girl in particular, actually, not just any old apathy syndrome person that you would find in Tetsumi Port Island. It's this specific person that you need to talk to. So she was pointing to the yellow mist. I did buy this a long time ago. I think it's at the beginning of the game, actually. So get this to her, but it's not enough. But go get back this yellow mist to you. Oh, I didn't think she would do that. So this is another real request with another strange requisite. In order to satisfy this girl, we need to buy at least that vending machine. Does it have it? Are there any other vending machines nearby? In order to complete this request, you have to have 20 Cielo Mist cans in your inventory. Again, a pretty strange requisite in order to complete this request, but those are the conditions. And there is no vending machine here that I can access that might have some Cielo Mist. I wonder if the vending machine I did investigate to have a second one. That's probably a trash can, come to think of it. Now she's not gonna relent on this, so I guess I'll go to another vending machine. Stop bothering me, woman. I guess I'll go to another vending machine in order to buy this Cielo Mist. That was pretty strange. Well, it turns out that every other vending machine in this town have different drinks, which is news to me. I remember this request being a lot easier to complete in past playthroughs, but I guess I was just overthinking things. So I'm gonna head back to the dorm later and then collect my Cielo Mist there to give to the girl. In the meantime, I went back to the Velvet Room to check on another request that I forgot to pick up, and well, this happened. Apparently I completed another request that I didn't know about. I think it was the one with the scrub brush. Yes it was. She's thanking us about the Port Island Station restroom. The brush you used to clean the bathroom. That filth that's now encrusted on the bristles might help in battle. Enemies could succumb to the germs. So yes, this was not just a random quest from Elizabeth. It turns out there was some method to her madness. Maybe this is sort of a weapon fusion? No? I guess we could count it as the closest thing we ever got to actually seeing a weapon fusion up until this point. But because of this, not only did we get an upgrade to the scrub brush, we also got a maid outfit for Yukari. So now we can use that maid outfit that we saw in that one recording in battle. Trust me, it may sound silly now, but the maid outfit can actually be pretty helpful. But we'll show that off the next time we do head back to the labyrinth. I should have thought ahead and picked up this request the first time I was here. Number 80, I like to try Onin juice. I would love to try your world's Onin juice. The drink-loving girl near Liver Symmetry may have some. And I was back at Gecko High to investigate if there were any vending machines there, which there weren't. I probably should have thought of that in retrospect. But I did come across that girl near Liver Symmetry, and that's what I remembered to pick up this request as well. So we're gonna head back to Gecko High and go talk to that girl for a brief moment. Besides, we got social business to take care of back at Gecko High, so we're killing two birds with one stone here. You know, it's strange to find Keisuke here. He's usually on the top floor near our classroom, but for some reason he's here near the science room today. I guess he was ready to go to photography class. But in case you forgot where to find that Persimetry girl, or the Persimetry itself, just go to the right on the entrance of Gecko High, then go down the hall, go through those doors that we just passed through, and talk to this girl, I believe. Kansai, huh? So even if I take the bus, it'll cost around 10,000 yen. How many drinks can I get with 10,000 yen? Now it got her attention. You like drinks too, huh? But all of yours are normal drinks. That Kansai only drink is so rare and awesome that everyone wants a sip. She doesn't seem to be interested in any drinks that we can buy here. So that's a little hint for what we could do later on, but I'm gonna keep this request in stock for future reference. So in the meantime, we're back at Gecko High, we do have social business to take care of, like I said before, and it's gonna be with someone that we haven't seen in quite some time. It's with Bebe of the Temperance Arcana. The last time we talked to Bebe, I think he was getting ready to make that kimono to show to his grandfather so he could prove a point to him for Bebe to stay in Japan. That was a really strange way for me to word it, but I hope I got my point across. Thankfully, we could go to the Social Lake menu in the Pause menu to check on any status we have with a progressing Social Lake, like with Bebe. The exchange student who is going to show his uncle a kimono. So that's exactly what we're going to do today, I believe. Yes, we are, according to my notes. So let's not waste any more time and go speak with the foreign exchange student, since it has been a long time since we've even seen hide or hair of him. Having a good time hanging out with Bebe, even though we're just standing there with our hands in our pockets like always. Sewing is my life. Even though my wallet is light and I can only buy cheap material, I will work hard and order to make the best kimono and save my future. Yo, baby, work on the kimono. Again, we're just standing there with our hands in our pockets. Makoto, just do something else besides that, please. Now's not the time to be cool. So far, so good. Well, we really haven't seen the kimono ourselves, so I'll take your word for it. When my uncle sees this, I know he'll agree with me about how great Nihon is. You sure he's gonna agree to that straight up? I guess if it's very impressive, he would change his tone. So I guess I'll put my faith in you. You are the expert in sewing after all. I truly believe that. So I'll work even harder. I accomplished a lot today with your help, Makoto-sama. Again, don't thank me. I'm just standing there with my hands in my pockets. I'll take your thanks, but baby, I'm not the one making the kimono here. You are. I'm just here supervising, I guess. Even though I think we're both in the same grade, I'm not sure. Don't really know how old baby is in this game. But we have ranked up in the Pepper Social League for the first time in a while. We're up to level 8, so we made a lot of progress on this, in case we forgot about this league at all. Oh, my arm is very tired. Maybe it's because I'm not the one contributing. If I was contributing, then your arm wouldn't be so tired. It must be from working so hard. But I will finish this kimono no matter what. Yosh, I can't give up now. He's very determined to please his uncle about this. He is very driven, I'll give him that. As he should be, because he really loves his country a lot. And we met with Elizabeth quite a bit today, and we'll be meeting with her one more time, this time via phone call. I'm calling to inform you of a change in Tartarus. I thought you would say that, Elizabeth. A new path that was blocked before is now open. So it turns out that there is more to Tartarus than we last saw. So we'll have to make a trip back to the labyrinth to go investigate this new area. And that's gonna be relatively soon. Not sure when exactly we'll be at Tartarus, but I imagine it will be pretty soon. Looks like Mitsuru will be coming back for a while. I like to think that she'll be okay, but I'm not so sure this time. Well, we just gotta have faith in Mitsuru that she will be fine and will recover from this shocking turn that we went through recently. But it's gonna take a while. Even for someone as strong as her, she's still human in the end, so I imagine she is still in a huge state of shock. I wonder what everyone else has to say. Probably the same thing as from last time. Despite her absence, we can actually now go to Tartarus starting tonight. And Agnes has returned. I'm glad she doesn't have any problems, so that's good to see, I think. For whatever reason, she tried to fight against us. I think it hurts her to be here to see us. Can you please forgive her, Makoto-kun? She wasn't in control at all, so sure, I will forgive her. I knew you were a kind person. It wasn't her fault exactly, it's Ikusuke we have to blame about that. And there she is. Let's see how Agnes is reacting. I am truly sorry. Even though he took control of me, I cannot believe I did such a thing to you. Can you ever forgive me? Of course I can, Agnes. I know that it wasn't your fault. You don't have to be so down about this. And I know you'll be a great help to us. You have been up to this point, and you will continue to do so. Speak with Yukari, since she did awaken to Isis just the other night. Even if you believe in something, there's no guarantee it will always be true. I wanted to stop believing so many times, but I finally feel good about it. Because in my heart, my dad has always been my dad. At least she now knows the truth, and it seems that her resolve is even stronger than ever. I can't wait to go back to Tartarus, because you bet I'll be having Yukari on the team the next time we have to explore that tower. And I think that's gonna be all we'll do for today. We did accomplish a little bit, but I don't want this recording to go on any longer than it is right now. But before we do end things off, I actually want to speak to Junpei about what happened between him and Chidori. Hey Makoto, I think Chidori hates me now. I don't know what to do, man. Well, I think you should go see her. Even if she doesn't like it, I'm sure that some part of her will have comfort with you in her presence. Yeah, she must be having a bad day, is all. She must be still processing what happened due to Kaya and Jin. Maybe she does care about them despite what happened over the last few months. So I'm sure she was just a little agitated, that's all. And with that, we're gonna end things off for today. We saw that Yukari awakened to her persona from Io to Isis, got a couple of requests done or in the process of being complete, and we also saw that Chidori and Junpei, their relationship might be on rocky terrain right now, but hopefully things will smooth out in the following days to come. Next time, we're gonna continue to live out our lives by making more progress on social links and requests. I'm gonna put more emphasis on the requests for the near future because there are actually a handful of them that were unlocked following that last full moon operation. So we will be focusing on those requests for the next little while, but we should be able to complete them well before the next deadline approaches. In the meantime, I'm gonna grind up collecting a lot of these Cielo Mists off screen because we're gonna need a whole lot of them. Until we meet again, farewell for now.